Guys, this might be the last video of you seeing me in Ottawa outside for a little bit. I'm going on a trip, so taking my coding adventures somewhere else, that you might say. But today's video will cover how you can learn to code for free. There's this misconception, especially with older people. Let me just fix my hair. There's a misconception with older people that think that you can't learn to code for a cheap amount. And I put myself in this field where we go our whole lives where we think that education should cost us something. We might have gone to a private school, we might have gone to university for something. A lot of you guys are university students or postgraduates like myself, and it's simply not true. You know, learning to code, in fact, learning almost anything in 2023 can be done for a very low amount. Let me explain, okay? I'm gonna display my roadmap on the screen. I'll show you guys some, and I'll leave it in the description below if you guys want to check it out. But for the most part, the amount of contents that are online nowadays is so abundant. I made a short about it, but I got a ton of hate from people saying that it's so expensive to learn to code and you have to pay hundreds of dollars. Some guy said you have to pay $200 for something. I'm just gonna walk you guys through everything I've done and tell me if I paid anything, okay? I first learned the basics of computer science on CS50. Then I went to Free Code Camp and I learned JavaScript, HTML, CSS. Then I went over to YouTube and learned React, MongoDB, Express, and Node. And then I learned Firebase online as well. And now I'm learning Next.js from tutorials too. I have not spent a penny on my education on programming. And that's not to say that you shouldn't, but you don't have to pay a lot of money. So if you're worried about paying a shit ton of money for a course, you don't have to do that. You can learn to code for free, okay? And you may say, oh, but Nazar, the laptop, you have to pay for the laptop. Okay, dumbass. You have someone right here telling you that you can do stuff for free and trying to encourage you, and you're telling me like you can't afford a laptop. You may not be able to, and that's totally fine, but save up for one. Save up for a laptop, and they don't cost much anymore. You can pay a couple $100 for an older MacBook. So even that's thrown out the window. So yeah, I just wanted to tell anyone out there that's kind of considering this path and doesn't know the cost. Just know that it doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything. If you told me in the 80s you had to pay thousands of dollars, yes, because the information was gatekept. The information was not as accessible as it is today. But in 2023, you're telling me that you can't learn it for free. Like, I'll give you guys one more example, okay? Information is so abundant that today I went to get a haircut. I hope you guys like it. And the guy over there is telling me he learned how to cut hair and learned how to do tattoos online. He learned how to get it online, and he's getting his certification now. But most of his education was online and through YouTube tutorials and stuff like that. And now he's starting his own business in tattoos. His name is Abby. What a real one. I met him today. That's just another great example of what it's like nowadays. So don't let this false belief in your past of paid education think that you can't learn this stuff for a very cheap amount. It's there for the taking. It's there for you to use, and if you don't use it, someone else will. And if you let your false beliefs get in the way, you're gonna let this opportunity pass you. And I'm being serious. This is something you don't want to pass you. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here, but just know that you can learn to code. It's possible. It's 100% possible, guys. Just have that mindset and belief in yourself. Though it may be hard, which it will. I'm trying to be as honest as possible. You can do it. Okay, I believe in you, and if you want some motivation, leave your questions in the description below. I'm always open to answering these questions. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.